Today, I'm going to banter about the Nodus Sector 2 Sport. I'm Joe. This is Watches at Joe's. Thanks for dropping by the channel. Let's get right into the specifications. The Nodus Sector 2 Sport is going to retail between $475 to $525. The one we're looking at today is an example of a $525 model. And if you go on the website, you'll be able to see the differences in bezels, crowns, dials that make that difference happen. The diameter of this watch is going to be a 38 millimeter watch. We are going to get a lug-to-lug of 46 millimeters. We are going to have a 20 millimeter lug width. The thickness of the watch is going to be 11.7 millimeters. The crown is going to be very easy to operate at 6.9 millimeters. The movement powering this watch is the NH38 regulated to plus minus 10 seconds by Nodus. On the back, we're going to get an engraved case back, which we'll get a quick little shot there. And then on our dial, which is a Tiger's Eye dial, we are going to have Super Swiss Luminova BGW9 Grade A Lume. The water resistance is going to be 100 meters, and then the weight of this watch is going to be 125 grams on my wrist, size to my 7-inch wrist, and then the watch head itself is going to be 62 grams. All right, so with specifications out of the way, let's get started with a little bit of a story. I was very lucky to have a friend pick this up for me from the hands-on horology event that happened over in the United Kingdom. There are only 15 of this watch made. This is number 6. And so that's the cool background on how I ended up getting this watch. Since having this watch, it's been really nice having it inside of my rotation. I really enjoy the bronze bezel and the bronze crown. This Tiger's Eye dial is just absolutely phenomenal to look at. Going with gilt for the numerals, indices, hands, just was a really good choice. It just creates a style that fits in really well across and is a cohesive design for me. On here, we also have a very nice 3-link bracelet, well made. It has quick release pins that makes it really easy to take it off. Makes it also easy to put it back on, even if it's on camera, and that's going to be okay here for a second. All right, so we're back on. So we get that. We also get twin pushers with Nodus engraved on the clasp. And then on the other side, we are going to have the Nodus system, where you push it in, pull it out, but it doesn't just ratchet in. You actually have to hold back in the lever, or the button, better word than lever there, to get it to move in. So with those basics out of the way, let's just get this on wrist. The dimensions on this watch make it a very easy to wear watch across many different wrist sizes. I love this on my 7-inch wrist. It just feels really proportionate. For me, the bronze really gives me a little bit of a vintage vibe. The Tiger's Eye is really adding into that. The bracelet is just very comfortable on the wrist. It wears really well. With the Sector 2 Sport, you are going to get 4 half links. So getting a fit for your wrist should be super easy. They are using screw pins, so making changes on the bracelet is easy to do yourself. With the Note X, you're going to get 4 different slots for adjustment. And that just makes the overall wearing experience on bracelet really nice. Let's get these lights off and just take a quick look at the Lume. All right, so we've got a low light condition here. Now we'll start going in the darkness. And that Lume looks really good, and this is just with a quick torch hit. So let's hit it again with the torch. You can really see how bright the Lume gets when it's more charged up. All right. Turn back on the lights. And let's just wrap up. we've talked about 5 minutes so far. We've went over the specifications. I gave you some of my thoughts on how it feels on wrist. And really, if you can, try on a Nodus Sector 2 Sport. I think just about every wrist is going to wear this watch particularly well. At the price between $475 and $525, it is a great value of a watch. Everything here is done really well. You're not going to find much better in this price point. The movement choice is completely fine with me. If anything ever happens, it's easy to service, it's easy to replace, and it's just a workhorse of a movement. The execution of getting this down to 11.7 millimeters for a NH series watch is great. And just all of the engineering that goes into watches from Nodus just make me really happy. So, do I have any negatives on it? The only thing I don't like about this watch is just how sharp these pieces are, and that's just because I pick up my kids. So, I would love to hear what you think about Nodus watches, what you think about this shorter video format, and what else you want to hear from me as I keep doing videos. Thank you very much for dropping by the channel, and I hope you have a really great day.